Alright guys, so I'm pretty excited to show you this. It is a, I think, very well made aluminum housing, to be exact, smart camera. And I say that because this offers some features that you don't normally get, and I do have some other cameras, some that allow for very few options in contrast, and the price is actually very close. So this particular unit actually, like I said, has the aluminum housing, so very well designed. Motion detection. It has a siren built in, so this should alert anyone that enters your home that shouldn't be there. So that is nice. You have 1080p at 30 frames per second video capabilities. There's 8 gigs of storage built into this unit. That's going to allow for about 800 clips. When motion is detected, you get a 5-second prior to the event happening recording, so that's going to store that information. You can use iOS or Android and check out this remotely. You can also check things like temperature. If there's a water pipe that burst in your house, this thing has the ability to, monitor that because of the sensors, so that you can find out about the humidity. It also has ambient light sensors, night vision, which gives you about 20 feet in range, very impressive, and that crisp 1080p gives you about 120, I think it's 120, 130, somewhere in that neighborhood, field of view. So you're going to get a pretty good range overall as far as distance and field of view with this. And the 30 frames a second should give you a pretty fluid video. 1080p, nice and crispy. That's great. It only stands a little over 7 inches tall, and it's overall only close to 3 inches, but a little under 3 inches in width overall. It has rubber feet on the bottom, so it's not going to scratch up or damage. And it does look like, basically, I'd say an air freshener. So sitting on a shelf, it may go unnoticed. Has a very modern look to it, fit into a modern decor very, very well. It does come with some warranty related paperwork, your user manual. The app is free. The cloud storage, you don't have to worry about subscription based services, monitoring fees, things of that nature. It comes with a USB, just plugs in with the included power brick, and then you have a small barrel connector that it connects right on the bottom. So temperature, humidity, you kind of get a health index with this, and you also have sort of a geo-fencing feature, so that once your phone is all connected with this, you leave the area, you can have this thing set up within the app to automatically arm itself and disarm itself, so you don't have to remember to set it when you walk away. You just get up and go. And if you have a Dropbox account, you can have this thing automatically upload videos when things are detected right to that Dropbox account. That's a great option to have. And because of the fact that it also has integration with your Amazon Echo, your Alexa devices, your Google Assistant, a lot of people are looking for the smart home connectivity in that regard. You have that option. Another really nice thing that not a lot of people may be familiar with, but if you are, great. If you aren't, get familiar with it. It's called If This Then That, IFTTT. And what that basically allows for, the real simple, if this happens, then that happens. So if an event occurs, do this. So you can have it to trigger alerts or send a file or send an email. You can set up different parameters. Learn the program. It's very extensive in its capabilities. This has support for that. With the siren that's included, 95 plus decibel, you're gonna pretty much get the attention of people. That should help to secure your valuables, your home, your office, wherever you have this set up. So that is pretty much just a real quick rundown of this. Like I said, with the nice aluminum construction and design, it fits into a nice, modern household, definitely. You have your motion detection, your camera, your power button, you have your speaker, there's a sensor here. There's actually a blue LED indicator when this is functioning, and red when the battery's getting low. And in case I didn't mention it before, that's right, battery included. And what that's going to allow for is your power goes off, you still have security for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, somewhere in that neighborhood. I guess that's going to vary over time as the battery becomes more used and everything. But That's still very impressive. The other cameras that I have do not have that functionality, nor do they have the different integrations, smart home, like assistants with your Amazon Echoes and your Google Assistants and things like that. And with the cloud storage capability, you don't have to worry about paying that subscription and that monthly monitoring fee. So if you already have an alarm system and you add this to it, it's just a nice supplemental security. Or if it's your only security, you have that option as well. You get alerts right on your telephone, right through the app. Again, it's free. The app doesn't cost you anything. That's great. And with the 8 gigs of onboard storage, you should get around 800 clips. So pretty nice in that regard. Other than that, I wanted to show you some examples. Basically, the video is very crispy, very clear. The night vision works very well, so you should be very happy with it as a whole. And then you have the two-way audio function. That's great if you have kids coming home, you want to talk to them, and you can do so because you're going to be alerted when they get home because of the motion detection. You can have that kind of thing set up. So that's a really cool option. And other than that, I just want to kind of show you some of the different examples of this unit functioning, what it's capable of, light, dark, audio, just give you an idea of what you might expect from this device. Other than that, I would encourage you to read some of the other reviews. There's some different major websites out there that have done some product reviews with this, and overall it gets some pretty good reviews from what I'm seeing. And they seem to keep adding features relatively quickly, judging by some of the reviews, because they've already added some different integration and smart features such as the if this then that and the Amazon Alexa, for example, that weren't available just a short time ago. Alright, so other than that, I don't have a lot else to say about it right now. I want to show you some videos. I'll leave a link below that you can check out the actual Amazon listing, find out more of the specific information about the device, also check out some of the other user reviews. But overall, I don't think I could be much happier and ask for much more due to the look and feature for the price. Okay, so hopefully you find this useful and you'll find the example video useful as well. Alright guys, so I want to show you real quick an example of the app and features. Of course, the camera is here, set up in an office. We're in a fairly bright lit environment right now. We'll take a look at it both in light and dark. And I'm going to try to make this as visible as possible to you guys. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. So what you have here when you open up the interface for the camera, you actually have the last activity detected. On the bottom you have home, mode, events, and me. So this is a profile type setting. And if you hit this little icon here, it tells you home is under protection, home is not under protection. So it will allow you to look with a quick instance and know what the status is. You can see the camera name, the camera itself. If you have multiple, you can of course connect multiple cameras, multiple users as well. You have the Wi-Fi signal, you have your outdoor temperature and what it feels like currently, a health index. You also have the indoor and the humidity. So you have indoor temperature, outdoor temperature, humidity. Up here on the top, if you hit this, you can see the different cameras. I'm going to hit this real quick. You can hear the actual alarm. So loud enough to definitely get some attention. If you touch any of these across the top, we'll go with indoor, you can actually see a historical reference, so you can kind of track the situation. And then you got a health index, and it'll tell you some specific details and give you a little bit of an idea of the environment that you're in. So that's pretty cool. Down at the bottom, we have the home button. As I said, that's what we're looking at now. If we go to mode, you can do arm, disarm, auto arm, schedule. So if you wanted to do the automatic arm, it's going to basically base it off of the GPS location of your phone, and if you leave the area, it's going to automatically arm your device. Therefore, not something you have to worry about. It just automatically takes care of it and handles it. So that's pretty quick and pretty easy, and you just hit the button according to what you want. If you want to schedule this, you can set up a schedule. I'm not too worried about that because I plan to use primarily the auto arm option. If you go to events, you can see different activity and things that have occurred, so that's pretty obvious. And then if you go to the last or profile page, you have your settings, devices, profile, cloud storage. Cloud storage is cool because you can link and unlink your Dropbox and your Google Drive accounts. And then you have your profile, which gives you your information. and you can go ahead and add that information. Your devices, so if you have more than one, you can deal with that there. And of course these settings allowing you to change the temperature from Fahrenheit to Celsius, also see information specific to your device. Very, very simple, very easy to use. If I click on this right here, it'll actually create a secure channel. You can see here the camera that we're looking at. There's a little bit of a delay, but it's not major. At the bottom, you have the ability to go with a full screen option. You can change the quality. So you can do 720, you can do 480, and you can do 1080. So we changed to 1080. That gives you the 1080 option. We have the option to turn on and off the siren here. We also have a talk listen option in the middle. Then we have the snapshot and the photo, so we can review different things. Now if I turn this sideways, you can see that is a very, very nice quality picture there. 1080p, like I said, slight delay, but really, really nice. So what I plan to do is try to get you a little bit of an example of maybe the audio and some other things. I'm going to flip the light in this room, make it a little bit darker, kind of let you see what that looks like as well. So that's what we're going to try to do, just to give you an example of what to expect. But what I'm seeing, I'm very, very pleased, very nice, very good quality as terms of the video and everything. So highly recommend this at this point. These feature set's really nice, but there's also, I don't know how well it shows up, but down on the bottom of this device, let me see if I can pick this up. So you can see the LED light right there, and that is reflected off of whatever surface you have it on. That's going to give you your status. So very easy to deal with in that regard. Alright, so that is just a real quick kind of a sample view of the video. Let's check out some different video in different lighting and see what we can do. While you're in the mode screen, you can see the alert icon here. If you tap on that, you have your motion, your temperature, you can set thresholds high and low. You also have your sound and your humidity. So you can set all of the different parameters according to what you specifically want in regard to that. And then at the bottom, you can actually send the alert or turn off the alert. In the top right, you have the save option. So you just go between the different things, set it up as you see fit, choose whether or not you want the notification alarm and such to be on or not, and save that, and then you're good to go. So again, very simple to use application and very easy to manage your camera and the different options available. Alright, so when activity has been detected, you can go in to your event log. Down here at the bottom, you can see some different scenarios. If you click on this, you can go through and you can see the different items that are showing activity, and of course you have the playback option. You can play back and view whatever situation occurred. Actually the motion detection. That is of course with the light on. You can hear the audio. Let's do that again with the light off.